I'm going to give you a peek at a very special item that's coming up in this show. It's the Stimulating Scalp Serum. Now, as someone who is older, I will say that if you're like, gosh, my hair is fine, thin, maybe you feel like you might be losing it, I will say that this is one of those brilliant products. There's a lot I'm not legally allowed to say, but you know Dennis, he's not gonna bring something out here unless it really works, and we're gonna do a full presentation. I actually started using this months ago, and it is fantastic. Yes, it makes your hair look thicker and fuller immediately, but there are actual benefits to it. $16.66 and free shipping and handling, and it's a huge size too. So stimulating that scalp, you know that there's lots of reasons why we need to do that. But we're gonna jump in to our this day only. Okay, so Customer Choice Beauty Award winner, best shampoo and conditioner. We launched at midnight, sold out, and we had it, we know how popular everything's gonna be, so we planned these special surprises throughout the day, and we're gonna jump right into this. Let me bring out the man himself, the ingredient hunter, who came here and you had to double look. We're like looking right before the show, like, what do we have left? What do we have? What are we doing?
I haven't seen Choco Loco in 2 years.
So in the Choco Loco, I have 306 available. In the Talupia, I've got under 1,000. I have the famous Amber, the Frangipani Manoy, and the Rise and Shine of the shampoo and conditioner. And these are ginormous sizes. I'm not sure if we have it if purchased separately, but what I do have, there it is. I have $202. You hold it. If you want, yeah. $202 is the value of these ginormous super sizes that you are getting on 3 flex pay of $16. It is an incredible, because it's almost like Dennis's way of saying, sorry, the TS sold out.
I'm running out of sorry zone.
We're running out of time. I don't know what's happening. We've got a 2-hour show. I remember calling, I go, what am I gonna talk about? Because not everything is sold out practically before my show.
You have every leader known to man at this point.
From everywhere.
This is it.
This is it. This is it.
This is
so why is this shampoo and conditioner so great? What does it do for your hair?
It surpasses your normal shampoo conditioner. It's won so many awards, and thank you. It means the world to me. Made it for my mom originally, and it's the Amber Vanilla, and it's here. Like that to me that's my baby.
Yeah, that's what started it all.
Well, it actually started in 2003. And Rise and Shine as well. They're the core, never to be never to be.
There's only 1,000 in Amber Vanilla.
We can't make it fast enough. It's the richest. When I mean detangling, there's nothing on the planet. I've been caught so many times in hotels without it and have to use what's there. Long hair.
Yeah. Oh no, you the best detangler. You guys will absolutely love it. There's Gianni Mato. They're styling the ladies that have used these products.
And that infamous comb.
And how long do you think these products? Because you're getting
333 pumps. You only
off the
need
top of your head. You know exactly how many.
I can't. I can do it mathematically. I did it by pump.
Right. Exactly. And you really encourage people. And I've definitely changed my hair washing habits. I used to wash my hair almost every day. Now I do it maybe twice a week.
Good. And once a week's even better. Amanda, she's now once a week, but it took a bit.
Right.
Once you train your scalp, the more you wash it, the more oil it's going to produce, more protection it starts doing if you're using things that are stripping. That squeaky clean is nasty, so that you're going to end up being really greasy, right? And then you're going to wash it every day. It's a vicious circle. You got to stop. This is going to reset you. It doesn't matter what scent you go with. Well, 'cause they smell like food.
I know they smell so good.
Like the Choco Loco, that is, it's so rare that we can never make it again. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I've seen it. I don't even have it anymore. It's a Balinese chocolate that went obsolete, and that's what makes it so unique. This dark chocolate.
This would be a year's supply for a family of 4.
Well, yeah,
I mean, something like that if you wash your hair a couple times a week. If you wash your hair every single day for one person, it would still be a year's supply.
Yeah, 333 pumps, and you're basically paying less than a regular size.
I know, and also clean beauty brand. Why is that important?
Well, we're not smearing silicones, we're not smearing chemicals or fillers. You're getting the real deal. And like, I made it for my mom when she was going through one of the worst things ever. So, and that's what brought me out of retirement. I was with Ojan. We sold the brand to Estee Lauder. I thought I was done at that point. I was exhausted. Lasted about 2 months. There's only so much Judge Judy you can watch.
I'm about to find out. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it lasts about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. And then it's like, oh, well, I'm bored.
Yep.
So
Here
anyways,
you go back.
my mom and I went to Nepal. I've always wanted, there was a village that wanted me to come visit. I needed a reason. She was the reason. And high elevation, then I started realizing there's adaptogens around this world, these plants that have been around for millions of years.
Right.
And they've survived every change and dramatic changes, like from global warming, you name it, ice age.
Right.
They're still alive, they adapt. That's what I wanted to use in my product. And that's what started with the shampoo conditioners. They're in these products. Doesn't matter, again, which one you go with. All-time favorite, best ever, the Amber Vanilla.
A bestseller in this presentation right out of the gate. I will say that if
You gotta run, though.
Yeah, you gotta run. This is crazy how it's been all day long. The Today Special sold out, which was a shampoo and conditioner. We literally got units from everywhere in the planet that they have in order to do this presentation. If you have color-treated hair, this shampoo and conditioner will save you money. And I'll tell you why. Because it doesn't, strip the color out of your hair. It makes that big color. It makes it last longer.
82% reduction in breakage with the Amber Vanilla, 97% increase in hair volume with the Bamboo Green Tea, the Rise and Shine. Tulupia, which is the original, the vanilla cream, the pink vanilla cream, a 255% increase in hair volume. And you have the Frangipani, which is Manoi, Tier Blossoms, Moringa, that 90.74% reduction in hair breakage. And then you have, if you're into chocolate, kind of like a coffee crisp.
Yes.
That is the Choco Loco.
Oh, and the Choco Loco, they've gone loco for the Choco Loco because there's just a couple hundred left.
That one, that's a
all
rare.
hair types, chemically straightened hair, color treated hair, dry hair, fine hair, coarse hair.
No
it's
hair.
For everybody.
Even for scalp. I have a bald brother.
You
One
talk
day
about
I'm
him
gonna bring,
a lot.
I'm gonna
You
bring
talk about him a
Lather
lot.
Boy's gonna come on set.
Okay.
My daughter.
Okay.
So she's the one that, she's perfect.
Yes, she's perfect in every way.
Well, Ethan's a fireman now.
Wonderful.
The yellow jacket. I kept soaking up.
He just said, as long as I owned the yellow, oh, that's awesome.
Or you got a job. So
yeah,
that way
I remember during the lockdown, he was on that, you were on that ladder pouring that water on his that poor guy's head every day.
Oh my God, you didn't see it. I was pouring it down his back.
Oh, really?
He doesn't flinch.
Oh, he was a good sport.
Yeah.
Good sport.
And then my bald brother, but that happened before I started.
You cannot take responsibility for what happens before you get into this business.
Oh my God, it's Lather Boy.
Here it is.
There he
Here
is.
it is. Look at the smile continues.
Yeah, meanwhile, I
That's
tortured
my
him.
favorite.
I did foam art. I think I made him into unicorn. Santa.
That was so fun.
Yeah, we had fun. But look, we're just showing you, that is one pump, and I'm not reapplying product. I'm just adding more water. The water activates it. You're going to get a creamy lather, a good-for-you lather, and the lather is derived from amino acids, which our hair is made up of, protein, and the base is coconut. So,
Yeah.
And that's the Amber Vanilla. I'm telling you, that conditioner, detangling-wise, it's
900 left in
untouchable.
Amber Vanilla now. 900 left. We're actually supposed to do another presentation in the next hour. I don't know what we're going to have left. We did not have 20,000 of these, 10,000, 5,000, 1,000, under 1,000.
We have this that our warehouse.
This is zero.
Yeah.
We brought everything out. It was super popular. And listen, even if you're just like, I need shampoo and conditioner, I want to save money in 2025, 2026.
open it.
You just order it.
But don't open it. If you leave the seal, up to 5 years, easily. So once you break the seal, you get 18 months.
And you know what? Let me check with my producer, Kevin. We don't have auto ship on this, do we? There's no way. No.
No.
All right.
No.
Dennis is like,
there's no way.
Right, there's
For
no
us
way.
to remake, it's not like how it used to be now. And there's anywhere from 70 to 85 ingredients.
Yeah.
I
The
need one to be
sourcing.
missing, and there's a lot missing.
There's a lot, yeah.
And this winter, again,
you have a lot of things that are
cycles.
sourced because you're the ingredient hunter. They're natural ingredients.
all over the place.
So it's not just like chemicals you could pull from a shelf. So it's globally sourced ingredients. And here you go. Not $133, not $202, but $47.99. You're getting the shampoo and conditioner and free shipping. How is this free shipping? That's even crazier. That's even more Choco Loco,
yeah, because
Coco Loco.
they're so heavy. It's a lot of product. You're getting literally, if you used it every day, a year's supply.
And look at Piper's hair. Look at the shine. Look at the manageability. Look at how easy to style. Look at the bounce.
Vitality.
And honestly, it's the same amount of hair. Doesn't it look like she has more hair in the after? And this is just immediately after shampoo and conditioning.
I can't make claims other than what you see see is what you get.
Right, what you see.
This is live.
This is live.
There's no pieces added in. We don't color treat. We don't gloss. We literally use the product that we're featuring.
Okay. $2.50 left in Choco Loco.
Yeah,
Am I saying it right?
That's in the Planet.
Is it Choco Loco?
Choco Loco.
Choco Loco. It's like chocolate, crazy
Loco.
chocolate.
Yeah. Me and the names, yeah.
Okay, I will also say if you have gray or silver hair and you get that yellowy kind of look, you take a look at the before and after and notice how you see that.
And rise and shine.
Yeah, it's almost like a toner kind of effect.
Yeah, and look, and that's AHAs, alpha-hydroxy acids. So
what would you recommend? Which scent the best for that?
Either rise and shine or the Tulipia.
Okay.
That's going to be more cleansing, more volumizing. So, and to get that shine, will rise and shine. So basically, it gives you lift, but it also, the amount of shine it deposits is pretty special. And that's why it's been a #1 between that and the Amber Vanilla since I started in 2003. I've had all these years to tweak it. I can't make it any better. That conditioner, I keep trying. Now, some of the masks that I've created, they're there,
yeah,
but way more expensive.
Way more expensive. And today, I mean, unbelievable deal. It's like less than $25 for each of them.
Yeah, we've never done this.
We've never done this.
No.
This is a this day only. The price goes away at midnight, but honestly, I don't think by the end of the next hour we're even going to have any of these left.
I won't even last.
Yeah, Dennis, I'm not sure. Dennis, Gianna, you're going to have to take over. Dennis has given up. Look at, now, what amazes me is we all run to the hair extension store, but we should be running to HSN right now and ordering this shampoo and
this works with extensions, by the way. So
yeah,
if you do have extensions in, whether it's bonded, keratin, weave, doesn't matter. It works on everything, even wigs. The Restore, the Amber Vanilla, phenomenal. And same thing, Rise and Shine if you want more vitality, a little more lift to it, or shine for sure. The Tulipia, that is the most volume. Sorry, the most volume. I just broke my glasses.
Oh no! Wait! Pop it back in. I think you could just pop it there.
The Frangipani, I call it Frangipani. That one was my first floral ever. It was a runaway hit. It's wild Frangipani, Tiare blossoms, Manoi, moringa, coconut and vanilla.
Look how gorgeous.
And it's beautiful.
Look at her hair. That is the same amount of hair in her head. It is just shampooed and conditioned.
But we said it even from
it's
yesterday.
amazing.
As the day progresses, normally hair goes flat.
Right, exactly.
Not with the formula that
right,
I've created. It basically, once you're done and you rinse it out, what's left in the hair, it's either fibers, we've used gel, and then we also have just basically, I call it the softeners. And these softeners adhere to the hair. They're hollow, like silica. So you can find, I find the craziest stuff.
Yeah,
but they're
I know
hollowed
you do.
out. So basically, it'll absorb the water.
Yeah.
Right? As opposed to you frizzing up, it holds it and then like it slowly puts it back into the hair.
Right, so your hair doesn't frizz because it's not seeking moisture from the environment.
No, there's a shield that basically, it's not a shield, but there's a coating that's on it that's micro. You can hardly feel it. It's not going to weigh your hair down. It's the opposite. As it infuses with more moisture from the atmosphere, it infuses back into the hair, and that's why you see the hair getting
And I'm going to say something else is when you style your hair, let's say you curl it or straighten it, it'll hold the style itself better. So you can style it once a week as opposed to, oh, I got to recurl it, restyle it, because it's exactly what you're talking about with the moisture.
It's not too soft. Like, sometimes when there's too much of a coating and they're fillers, and you'll see it, it's one of the highest ingredients that you'll see in a lot of these are the alcohols, like the cereals.
Yes.
But when they're using a cheap cut of it, and that's why Al5 can do it, it's like an illusion. So it feels so nice, but your hair dries out about 2 or 3 hours later. It's not that it's an alcohol, but it's reacted with alcohol, but it's just, they're fillers to make it feel nice.
Oh my gosh.
Because conditioners are about 80% water.
All right, this is 255% increase in hair volume. Every time I come out here, you've got like more, and it's like you've got these statistics that you've proven,
we can't,
or else we couldn't have them on the screen. They're tested.
I can't get bigger than that.
I know. I was like, it's like, I think we're showing what you can do.
Tried that we've maxed out.
Maxed out.
We've even got as 98.7% reduction in breakage over the last year as well.
If you want to grow your hair long and you find you get it to a certain length and it breaks and you want to grow it long, I've had to cut my hair like where I want it. I could have it as long as I want it using your products, and I've been using them since you started here at HSN. You've been here like at least 15 years maybe?
In total between QVC and here, it's 25 years.
But how many years just at HSN?
I think just over 10.
Just over 10, because that's how long. I started using it when you guys got here, so I was trying to think. Yeah.
Time flies.
Yeah. Oh, here's another statistic. One application of the shampoo and conditioner, 98.5% reduction in hair breakage. Chemically bleached, brittle, dry, damaged, frizzy hair, all those things. Now,
isn't that crazy?
You may not want that particular style, but you could have your hair that big. You know, we're showing you what you can achieve. You can style it however you want. So we're not saying this is the only style you can use, but look how shiny her hair is. Look how the highlights, you can see the highlights more, Dennis.
Well, yeah, and look, it looks like a completely different head of hair. And I promise, we don't color treat. It's the chemicals that are
Look at the definition in her beautiful natural curls.
And to get the definition, hydration. But hydration that can penetrate. And that's what we're doing, and that's what's so different from us compared to most others.
Update, only 200 in Choco Loco, and in the Amber Vanilla, there's 800 left. There's only 800. And you know, we've got another 10 minutes. We're just getting rocking and rolling here. So I mean, if you want to grab any of these, by the way, if you're like, I can't decide between 2 cents, get a couple. 5-year shelf life unopened. We're never going to do this price again. Never going to do this deal again.
If you haven't noticed, there is no more liters. So
yeah, it's $150 off of retail.
Back on of the scents that you've seen.
No.
No.
Oh my God. Look at Danya, longtime model here at HSN. Her hair looks like silk. Looks like silk. And her hair has a natural curl to it.
And you're using heat, right? So heat, you must protect the hair. Think of it, you would never put your face on a frying pan.
No, I wouldn't, Dennis. You're correct.
Well, why would you put your hair, even though, your hair's dead, but at the same time, it's a fiber, and it'll burn, it'll melt, it'll get damaged, and you don't want that, because that could even get to the root area. I just saw my pussycat.
Yes, I just saw that.
I saw a pussycat.
I taught.
Yeah, I know.
Look at how, it's interesting. I love how long Danya's hair looks.
He's hypnotizing everybody.
I know,
now.
you are hypnotizing me with Danya's beautiful hair. And the shine,
product.
and that you need this product. I don't think we need to hypnotize everybody.
You know, he went to class for that. He took a course on that.
He did. And it's called the waterfall. It was on his final. He had to pass the waterfall or he didn't get his diploma.
I stop talking when I see it.
Should we say hello to Mrs. Amanda or no? Yes, I'm insisting. Let's go to Amanda, who has your hair's so long it's not even in the camera shot anymore, Amanda. It's wonderful to see you.
Oh my God.
Know.
Is that Blue?
This is Blue. He's just pacing
He's looking
back
for
and
me,
forth.
that's why.
Yeah. He misses you.
There you go.
Say hi, Blue.
Hello. Now, does Blue use this?
No, he doesn't need to.
He doesn't need, I was going to say, because he's got great hair. How long have you been using these products? What do you love about the shampoo and conditioner, Amanda?
So I've been using Tweak now for 7 years straight. No, haven't tried another single product since. We'll never look back at another product. And the shampoo conditioner was actually the first product that I was introduced to when I had the worst of the worst hair. So I was modeling internationally and had all kinds of heat styling tools applied to my hair multiple times a day. And I was color treating it, and my hair couldn't grow past my shoulders because there was so much breakage. And so I met Dennis, and he introduced me to the shampoo conditioner. And after one use, I noticed a difference. And then 7 years later, I'm still noticing my hair is getting better and better.
I love it. 8 years.
8 years.
He's saying 8 years. I'm
keep
staying
saying
out of
7.
The only reason I know is so I wouldn't mess up, I tattooed it.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, so.
Don't tattoo your passwords on you if you forget those.
I have to.
No, I was gonna say I can't remember them. I love it. Thank you so much for jumping in. I know you're gonna stay with us through the whole hour. We're gonna go check in with you through the whole hour. 2 hours. Next hour as well. You know, I want to go to Christina, one of our models. She has I think she has like my favorite hair. I love her hair, natural color. Those curls are natural. Look how gorgeous. You see the definition in the curls, the color, the highlights, the lowlights, the little dark underneath, the platinum on the top.
The definition.
And look at the before. Yeah, it's just, I think this really shows how spectacular this shampoo and conditioner is.
And it's shampoo conditioner. We haven't even touched styling, and even with that, I actually discontinued a lot of this. We don't need it.
Yeah, I know. You're putting yourself out of business with these sizes, by the way. You know, I mean, we'll see you in a year, because when people buy this, by the way, look at her color.
That's what I'm saying. We've now
look at the yellow in the before.
All of our liters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you?
Other than a few new scents.
You'll have to do travel sizes. Look at the yellowing in a little tinge kind of, and you see it's all platinum.
And notice that
this is natural
got it,
too.
And it's getting, as the years progress, I've seen it's gotten a lot worse. And that's one of the main concerns and one of the main things that I've tweaked back into the form to get it even better, to remove that. Because I'm finding whether, again, the sun's gotten stronger.
Right.
The chemicals.
Ozone layer weaker.
We are oxidizing a lot faster, and things are moving a lot faster. So with that, once that starts happening, it's not just a yellowing. At that point, that means you're out of balance. Scalp-wise, it tells me automatically, if your hair is like that, your scalp is compacted, which means there's something on it, and it's coating it. And the longer it stays, the more issues that you will have, and you have to address it. You can't let it go, because one way of looking at it, too, if you have wispy hair, so in other words, it happens always around the front, the crown area, sides. And if you start seeing that happen, don't think that it's because you're getting older. It's the fact that you're compacted, the holes now are getting filled in, so the hair's got to squeeze through a tinier opening, and that's why it's become a lot thinner. And eventually, it just doesn't come out anymore.
We don't want that.
Once that seals, at that point...
It's your brother.
Yeah, you're Frank.
I gotta weave him into the conversation. And I also want to talk about when you curl your hair. If you've got naturally straight hair or last model, and then you just saw the curling, the bounce, that stays. These models I know had their they did their hair at midnight. It's 5:20 now.
It was 5 p.m. yesterday.
Yeah, 5 p.m. yesterday when they did their hair, and I see you see how the curl stays, the style stays. Look at Lynn, and she doesn't have natural curls. She did like a big wave in her hair. We've got about 3 more minutes left. I'm gonna do last call in the Choco Loco. There's 150 left of the Choco Loco. So last call. If you want the amber vanilla, 750. That's going really quick, the amber vanilla. Rise and Shine is also really popular too. And then we also have the Talupia and Frangipani, Manoy. Of the florals. So Customer Choice Award winner, clean beauty brand. Everybody loves it. It's flying out the door, $150 off of retail. Honestly, we could just chat with Amanda and talk, to your Blue, the cat. I mean, we don't really need. You guys already get it, right? Everybody gets it.
Yeah, it's nothing new. This has been around, although there's new formulas, but the performance of it, we're hitting 98% reduction in breakage. We're hitting 256. It's kind of irrelevant. It comes down to, we know it's going to work. It's scent-wise, because you also want to play with the mood, because each one will play with that, right? So in other words, uplifting. So with the Rise and Shine, that one's like being at the spa. So you get that. It's almost like a fresh cut tropical grass with the Rise and Shine. It's beautiful. It was the second scent I ever created in my whole career, and I've not touched it. I think it's beautiful. The amber vanilla, that is the base, and it's the base of everything.
Can I just read the statistic again? The hair treated with this shampoo and conditioner, 255% increase in hair volume when compared to an untreated.
And this is,
regular shampoo and
this was
conditioner.
tested on chemically bleached, dried, damaged, frizzy hair, right? So
I think it was tested on me.
and it was a wet combing study, and it's a lab study. So we just hand over the product, they do it. It's not a perception study. It's not asking, oh, how did you like it? No, we get that from the customer reviews. And that's the true perception study for me, the one that really makes, that I need. But the clinical study, that's what I'm doing in the lab. I've been doing it for 25 years now, and we run it every time. And now I've got the base down. Now I'm just playing on, okay, how can I deliver? And that's what we're using, the temperature active gels, like the thermoactive. So there's a reverse gel that holds the actives. When you're in the shower, the warmer the water, just a little tip, the warmer the water, the more attachment you get with the actives. So in other words, the conditioners, if you're not scorching hot, but above 37 degrees, they'll cling. Okay. The product actually swells. So it's the opposite of what everyone else has. That when with heat, they melt. They rinse out faster. Ours stays in. That's why we're getting the scores that we're getting.
Look at Kenya's before and after. Look how the curls are defined. The frizz is gone. The color looks richer. This is just the shampoo and conditioner and nothing else. You see it's different.
Almost like too good to be true, because we hear that a lot. And I mean it too.
It actually works.
You should get
it's great.
These before and afters. They're
live in the studio.
And I'm not saying you're going to get close to it. You should be 100% in that realm if you've got nothing interfering with it.
And I want to show you the value one more time before we move on. $150 off of retail plus. $202 if purchased separately. $104.97, $202. You're getting it for $49.99. The 33 ounces of shampoo and the 33 ounces of conditioner. And by the way, originally you had one product that kind of did both, and people were like, I want a shampoo and conditioner in separate bottles. We asked for that. It was customer request.
And we had it, but then we just went crazy with it. But we should take the price, the 47, divide that by 355. Because that's how many pumps you get. What that cost is per year. It's pennies.
Don't ask me.
Well, it's going to be pennies.
No, it's an incredible deal. I mean, it's cheaper than getting something at the drugstore, clean beauty brand, no sulfites,
25
no
cents?
phthalates, 25 cents. That's amazing.
To get 98% reduction in break-in.
Well, we've already sold twice as many as we anticipated in this presentation. So you guys keep shopping for it. Choco Loco, last call. I'm being reminded by my producer Kevin, who's correct to remind me because
Coffee Crisp.
I can't remember anything. Yes. Hey, who's that?
Who's that?
Memorable moments on HSN Plus. I don't remember doing this, and I don't know who that is. That's me. I don't have memorable moments on HSN Plus. Definitely me, but I don't remember what I was saying. I don't remember when that was. But we've got lots of memorable moments. I've been here 17 years, Dennis. I'm 62 years old. I can't remember anything. I think
how many years?
17 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
17 years I've been a host here. Yeah, it's a long time. Long time. Hair's never looked better, thanks to you. We're going to take a little break, and we're going to be right back. We've got more great products with great prices, so stay tuned.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
It's Customer Appreciation Month, and it's all about you. For the entire month of April, we're showing the love to our HSN Card VIPs with exclusive perks like VIP Thursdays. Get a special offer every Thursday in April, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, or VIP financing on so many items. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN Card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details on our exclusive VIP offers. Thank you for being at HSN Card VIP.
Spend the day embracing all things stylishly bright and breezy for summer. Don't miss our 24-hour Summer Style Sneak Peek event. Starts tomorrow.
Top new and most loved brands, all an appreciation price for the day, Wednesdays, all month long.
personally want to thank you at home for inviting us each and every day into your home. Our hope is just to add value to your life and bring you solutions to your everyday problems.
Funny.
All right, well, we're here at HSN on live TV with the hour where we have product. I think that's what we should say, because it's selling out so fast. We're just chatting about what's going to happen in the beauty report, but our next product is, it's one of those products that I want you to try it, and we're going to try to explain what it does. It's a super size of the stimulating scalp serum. I have amber vanilla. I know I only have 500 left of those. Coconut Grove, lavender rain, and fleur blanc. Those are the 4 scents. So Dennis, what does this do? What are we allowed to say?
Okay, well,
I know we have to be, we can't say everything.
When you shake it, it's a liquid, but as soon as it touched the 37 degrees, well, this was one of the first items that I've used that thermoactive gel. You can see it puffs up.
Yeah.
So for a scalp treatment, most oil-based, water-based, as soon as as soon as you put it on your scalp, where does it go? Not in the spot you want.
No.
It starts there, and then,
it
oh,
runs.
wait, it's in your eyebrow.
Right, yeah.
It's in my eyebrow. This one's going to go
It
bushier.
runs. We have a runner.
And it sucks. Because
Right.
basically, you're not getting a targeted, and how these work and what makes them work well is a targeted supply of your active to the area that you need it most.
Yeah, I have been using this for a while, by the way. You
Yeah.
actually talked to me. I said, what can I do for this? And you're like this. And then I did it, and it worked.
And Amy's dad uses it.
Oh, yeah. Men love it.
Yeah, and I can feel it. It's tingling.
Older men love it. I feel like we're playing a game show. I don't know what we're allowed to say.
Stimulation, so it stimulates. You're going to feel, it gives you a cooling. It's great in the summer. You can put it in the refrigerator as well. It'll get even more liquidy, but it's even a cooler effect because as soon as it comes out like water, but as soon as it touches your scalp, it just swells right up.
Yeah, like a little gel.
And then Johnny will show you, because not only is it a scalp treatment, thinning hair, any scalp issue, but it also acts as a big-time volumizer just by giving it energy. Where you put it and you spread it, it creates a biomimetic patch. And the energy from your fingers, massaging it into the scalp, and the more energy you give it, you'll see it. It's like magic. It literally lifts the hair from the root area. And you've got and the key thing with these scalp treatments, the longer you leave it in, you have phenomenal results. And most of them you want to wash out because they're greasy. This one you will not feel. You'll feel it for about 30 seconds to a minute, so you know where you're putting it, and then it's gone. It's there, but it's not greasy.
Do you put it on after you shampoo, or
dry hair,
or dry hair?
After you clean it, but then you can touch it up every single day, and you need to.
Okay.
You want to do that 3 times a week. You don't need to go more than that because it stays with you. But you can see, not only now is it a bioactive, scalp treatment sitting on the scalp, and it's got loaded from peptides, and it's a specific peptide from a clover that is for thinning hair.
Right. I jump in with it like when I would have in the past used something like a dry shampoo.
Yeah.
I would use this instead. Now it's not a dry shampoo.
No, but
it kind of does.
Because it literally dries down.
It takes the style back to life in a way.
Yeah, look, we're showing you there's no other scalp treatment that will give you a style. In other words, you're able to style with it. And the beauty of this is that means you're not going to want to wash it out. You're going to leave it in because it's dual purpose. It's treating, but at the same time, it's styling. It's giving you lift, support from the root area, because that's where you want to apply it. And again, the longer you can leave it in, like 24 hours to even 36 hours, that is the ideal. And if you read the reviews with the ones that are using it that way, they're getting fast results and results that stay.
Yeah, I put it in, like massage it in, and then style my hair, and I just leave it in until I wash my hair again.
Yeah.
I don't like go, oh, I better take it out, and it's
Look,
in.
that just, her hair just doubled.
I know.
Right?
I know, exactly.
But there's no hold. So again, we're achieving this with a bioactive, a thermoactive gel that is holding all these, potent active ingredients, at the source of where you need it. So wherever you have an issue, that's where you want to apply it, or you can hit the whole scalp, and you don't need to use a lot. This is super concentrated.
I actually targeted it. I didn't do the entire scalp. I had areas that I felt like needed more help than other areas.
Yeah, no, I'm 58, started thinning. That's why I created this for me. I literally, again, I made the cherry for me.
Yes.
That was never supposed to go on air. And this one, I started formulating. So look, it's the founder, it's me. What's in there, I'm using the same.
How often do you use this product?
Every other day.
Every other day?
Yeah, and I haven't stopped.
Love it.
And again, I can't make claims other than I have long hair. And I'll say,
I like it.
"Cha-cha-chia."
I'm gonna make a claim. I like it.
Cha-cha-chia.
Right,
And
exactly.
look at Amanda's hair. So like you don't use a
Right.
scalp treatment only when you have an issue.
I
You
would
wanna
put it this way. You
prevent-
know how you put like a hairstylist will put like foam in your hair and you're just doing a styling? How about doing something that does something? Like you're getting a styling product that gives you volume, but you're stimulating the scalp, like in all those benefits.
You've got
So
encapsulated retinol,
right.
you've got encapsulated hyaluronic, a few forms of it. In other words, a really teeny, tiny one.
Yeah.
So that one penetrates deep. You got one that just sits on the inside but under the skin, and one that holds it all in from the outside,
Okay.
which is
This
a
is
fatter
flying
molecule.
out the door. Kevin, how many do we have left in the amber vanilla? You said we had 450 now in amber vanilla.
And all the other scents, that's the only one that...
Coconut Grove,
Yeah, that's
Lavender
limited.
Rain, Fleur Blanc is also very
Yeah,
popular.
when they sell out, those scents, not coming back in this product.
Okay.
I've been saying that a lot today.
Yeah, you
we have
have.
64 scents.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're in a new year. We have new
You're
scents.
the ingredient hunter and the scent guy
I have
because you
new-
love creating new
I have
scents.
some new aromas.
New aromas coming your way.
But
Who
by the
is
time
this
we get
for?
into all the products,
Is this for men, women, coarse hair, color treated hair? Who is this for?
okay, right off the bat, if you have a scalp issue, hair in the brush, hair in the drain, if you're getting worried about it, or in the family, it's just that pattern that basically sooner or later is going to get you. Then don't wait till the problem exists.
Yep.
Get it beforehand. And if you want to do it preventative, then you can use it once or twice a week. Just spread it out, leave it in for at least 24 hours.
Yeah.
And remember, this is supersized. Normally, these scalp treatments sell for about 1 ounce.
Right. I mean,
Right?
if you want the look
This
of
is
more
6
hair, then
6
you will get
ounces.
that immediately.
Yeah, right off the bat, look.
As a styling product, let's pretend it doesn't even do anything else for you,
Yeah,
but it
you
does.
win automatically.
You got a great styling product.
Yeah, you get lift from the root area, even with thick, coarse hair, heavy hair, but especially fine if you've got areas that now you're seeing the scalp. You want to rub this in because what'll happen is at that point you'll choke up and spread out the hair. It'll start to puff up. So because we're attaching it with hyaluronic. The hyaluronic, like what you said, it's like a dry shape. It's a powder.
Right.
So in a powdered form, I'm not gonna say how I did it, but this goes on wet, but then the powder is the hyaluronic. That's what you're feeling. And that dissipates once there's moisture. The moisture comes in from the atmosphere. If you live in a dry state, you can either use one of our mists or just wet your fingertips and run your fingertips over top of what you applied, like a few hours later, and keep doing that every 6 hours to 12 hours. And you're then feeding that moisture into the hyaluronic, and it's like those glass balls that you put into the plant.
Yeah.
Well, same thing. The hyaluronic is holding that moisture. It holds a lot of it, and it puts it back into the hair. It plumps up the hair, and it's feeding it the water, the hydration into the scalp.
I love it. Look at, I mean, right away, it's a styling product, so you
And the more
look
he
like you
plays
have
with
more
it,
hair. Yeah.
The more energy, that's how, you just have to trust me on it. The more energy you give it, and it could be an hour later, it could be 12 hours, it will give you that effect. It just needs to be woken.
Let's jump in and bring Amanda in on this. Amanda, do you use this product?
I do, yeah. I've noticed a big difference with my hair using this product too. I used to have all these little baby hairs that I say are now teenagers or adults.
They're all grown up.
But yeah, I love how easy it is to use and how you can't feel it. So you can wash your hair, dry it, and put this in without having to worry about it feeling any sort of way. It still feels clean, and I love the volume that you get using this.
Yeah, I mean, tons of volume, and we see you with all that volume in your hair. And
Your hair is heavy.
Yeah.
It's
a lot of it.
There's a lot of it, so it's hard to get that lift, especially at the root, but not with this product.
Every time I'll jump into bed, I'm always on her hair. She'll be like, get off me.
Yeah, it's just a lot of hair. And you're right, when you've got long hair or heavy hair, it's hard to get a lift at the root. It kind of weighs it down.
Exactly.
But that just shows this product. I mean,
No hold.
Yeah, no
There's
hold.
no hold. You don't feel it.
Yeah, you don't feel it. All right, we've only got about 1 minute left. Amber Vanilla is getting really limited. Kev, how many do we have left? We're in the 300s now with Amber Vanilla. Coconut Grove is available. Lavender Rain and Fleur Blanc is also limited. I mean, we don't have like 1,000, 2,000 of any of these, but the one that's gonna sell first is the Amber Vanilla. The item number is 009625. We've got another hour and 20 minutes with Tweaked. We've got more amazing products. We're excited for you guys to jump in and to grab what you see and what you love, because I'll tell you right now, everything is selling out. The Today Special sold out. The earliest Today Special sellout I think we've had almost all year. Like, I can't even remember. Maybe we had something sell out before I come into work, like later on in the day. And I got an email saying the Today Special sold out when I woke up this morning. I was like, how is that even possible? And it was 10,000, like 16,000 or something. So we are looking. Oh, you love it. You're already happy.
Well, I didn't know we had Sunset.
Oh, Sunset is so good. I haven't even smelled Sunset left.
Oh my God.
All right, the item number is 009625. We're going to continue on, and we're going to talk about the Rescue Cream.
Wow.
Now, this is a very different kind of concept in body cream, face cream, primer, eye cream. I mean, it's one of these, you name it, it does it. With it. It's a 6-in-1, and I think we have a still that shows all the different things that this does. So let me go through the scents. I've got Lavender Rain. Do I even have that left? It says I have 23 left, Kevin. No, we have a dozen.
Yeah, welcome
okay.
to today.
Last call on Lavender Rain. Sunset Beach.
Oh my God.
Which, let me smell. I don't think I've smelled that before.
I don't even have that at home.
Oh, that smells so good.
Sunset.
450 left in that as we like rub it all over. That smells so good.
I want to go buy it.
Okay, Cocoa Nutty, which is very popular. We've got that available. And then Alpine Bloom. I think that is what I've got right here. Is
that's fairly new as well.
Is
so
that
that's
that is what I
have.
High
elevation.
That smells really good.
Yeah,
I love this one.
Really,
yeah.
My new fragrance is, that one though.
So customer pick with 248 reviews, and I will say that, you know, and I do a lot of beauty shows, skincare shows, and we've got a different eye cream, a different body cream, a different this.
Oh my God, that smells so good.
Customer appreciation price of $39.99.
For a bucket. Almost 16 ounces. 15.
Oh my gosh, 15.75 ounces.
Yeah,
it's
of an eye cream.
It's literally bucket o' cream.
So eye creams, because this you can use as an eye cream, an eye serum, AM, PM, primer. But your eye serums, eye creams, they go for what? An ounce? They're what, 40 bucks?
I want to show you. It's a hand cream, an AM cream, PM, eye cream, makeup primer, body cream. And when we say AM and PM, it's obviously a face cream.
Yes.
So that, not only are you spending 40 bucks for the entire year for all your skincare, wrap your head around that.
Well,
I mean, that's crazy.
Basically, it's like getting 15 jars or 15 bottles of eye cream, of eye serum, right?
Yeah, well, eye cream is usually half an ounce. It's standard size.
Then that's
in
even
the
more
department
than.
stores.
So you're basically getting, it's 30.
I know, it's like ridiculous.
Put it into perspective. And reason why we can do it.
It smells so good.
Those glass vials are in another, pick and pack. Like when the assembly lines, humans, right? They're expensive.
Right. They are.
To do the work.
Right.
I've got one jar, fill it, I'm bulking it up, I'm saving on plastics and everything else and the wraps and the cardboard and all that. All that costs so much money. I put it on the formula for her, my mom. This is who I made it for. When she came to me and pulled me out of retirement for this reason, she was more concerned about her hair when she was gonna go through her treatments, of what could happen, and hair I had that in check, but it was the skin that I knew that she was going to take a beating on. And I wanted to simplify it because she was going through something pretty tough. Instead of giving her 5 different products that were clean, I did it all in one. I created a skeleton base. This one, you control it just by how much energy that you put into it. You'll break down the molecule so that you'll start as a cream and you'll get it down to an elixir just by rubbing it between your hands. She used it as a primer just now. And even though it was a video,
Look how gorgeous her skin is.
She's 87.
That is amazing.
And went through it twice. She just went through it again.
Uh-oh. Yeah. And she's okay?
Well, she was angry. She was mad this time.
Really?
She whooped it.
Uh-oh. She's Italian, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to make her mad.
Well, she's the boss.
She's the boss. I'm saying she's the boss.
She still yells at me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't make her mad.
That's why I know everything's good.
I can't believe we're doing 15, almost 16 ounces, 15.75 ounces, $39.99.
Yeah, it's a steal.
Lavender is sold out, so let me kind of Okay, let me take that out of the way. Fewer than 400 in the Sunset Beach.
Sunset will not look.
So Sunset Beach, let's see what we have. I have.
Other than the honeymoon scent that it created, the
Do I have
Sunset
Cocoa Nutty?
is
I don't
the one
even
that's
see it
way
out
up
here.
there.
Do we have?
Isn't that this?
Oh, Cocoa Nutty's gone. Sunset Beach and Alpine Bloom only. So I have Alpine Bloom and you have Sunset Beach. Let's
Okay,
describe the
handle
different
from you.
scents. By the way, clean beauty brand, so the scents are from essential oils. There's no chemical fragrance.
Yeah, like Sunset Beach, basically, it's my interpretation of the beach, and it's beautiful.
I actually really, I've never, I keep dipping into yours because I love the way that
the Bali
smells.
coconut, so it's an orange coconut. So right off the bat, it's not that typical tacky. That's like 101. Anything that's like it's like suntan. It always has the same.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Not good.
Chemically kind of. This is just kind of sweet and
It's
like
got
a
the cream,
beautiful.
It's got jasmine, the tonka bean. You'll smell a bit of the floral, but it's the saffron. Even a little bit of smoke was put into it as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've never smelled the Sunset Beach before. It's amazing.
Beautiful.
I have to give some love to the Alpine Bloom.
It's different on everybody,
Different
though.
on everybody, yeah.
It smells, that's what, out of the bucket, it smelled one way. On me, then on my skin, within 30 seconds, it morphed because it blends with your own scent, right?
Right, and you know, if you do a lot of traveling and don't want to bring 1,000 things, you get one of those little containers, scoops them in, and that's all you need for your whole trip. Men and women, by the way.
Well, this is great for men because we're all useless, and there's so many options.
He said it, I didn't say
well, no,
it.
that's what but men won't use
let's
something
quote over
because
here.
they're embarrassed to ask, or they don't know what to ask, they don't know what to look for.
No.
You just give them this, and you can't make a mistake.
No, my husband's completely like that.
You just have to tell him.
You can hand him one thing.
For your face, under the eye.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You just basically give it friction. You'll feel it. It starts getting more slippy and slippy. It's now an elixir oil, light oil, and then
it smells so
you just
good.
put it onto the under eye. If you want it more as a body cream, then you don't emulsify it in your hands. You basically just swipe it right onto the skin and then work that in. So the molecule stays at a larger size. Don't over manipulate it. Just a couple swipes. I have black tattoos, and there's almost 5% colloidal oatmeal.
By the
So
way,
it's super
America, I have
soothing.
0 tattoos.
No? No
Zero.
tattoos?
0.
You want one?
No. I'm good. I never.
Well,
want,
look, I get
nothing's
brownie
ever,
points.
I have commitment issues.
But
so.
see mine? Here, we'll moisturize your face.
Moisturizer.
I love this
There's our new model. It's kind of a ventriloquist act type thing. So
well, that's her voice. I love this cream. It's my favorite.
This is what happens, America, when you get no sleep. Okay.
20 minutes.
No, I love
Yeah,
it. And so
20
I'm taking
minutes.
advantage of it. More ventriloquism. I love it. But over 1,200 have been ordered. Lavender just sold out. Sunset Beach. How many do we have? I was going to say I only have 482 of Sunset Beach. Oh, now we have 300 of Sunset Beach. Final 300. You see, we've sold 1,248. 300. You have no more anywhere else.
I don't even have one.
You were very excited Sunset Beach
Well,
was
yeah,
here.
because I have a lab sample of it that I've been sparingly using.
This is it. Yeah, just take
I'm
that
taking this
sample
one.
because that's the last one in America because I
Closing
know
that up.
everyone is going to sell
Putting
out.
that there.
So there's under 300 in the Sunset Beach and then that's it. And then the rest of the quantity is in the Alpine Bloom, which is from the high
I don't
elevation.
even have that one either. You know it's rare if I don't have them.
He's going to take this one too. Tell us about Alpine Bloom.
It's one of the latest, and it's part of it. I started a new collection called The Extraordinary.
Yeah.
I've always enjoyed going after the adaptogens because they're elusive, but they've been around for centuries. They're plants that basically, they adapt to climate, to their environment, and they've survived, some of them, centuries, millions of years. They're back from the dinosaurs, and that grabs my attention because how did they do that? What is it with them? And learning how to adapt, basically, and what I'm after now is the seeds. So I'm not even after, I'm after because that is the fountain of youth, and the code, nature's code for life is in a seed. So we're cold pressing seeds now, which takes a lot of seeds, but when they're the adaptogen seeds,
And this is a clean beauty brand. Is this good for sensitive skin?
oh, yeah, there's almost 5% colloidal oatmeal. Colloidal oatmeal, we're over what? what the FDA says is great for irritated skin.
Yeah, no, I know, because
So-
I have sold in the history of me being here at HSN a product with some colloidal oatmeal, and it was like $60 for this big a jar.
Yeah.
And you're way over the percentage.
I bought a cool machine from the farm industry.
Of course you did.
I can micronize it, but I can't make massive amounts, but I can
But
micronize it.
Wow.
So itty bitty part. That's why you don't see it on my tattoo.
That is a big deal to have that. That's
I
not
did
an
it for
easy ingredient.
I did it for Mama. Because she's going through what she's going through. Her skin
Right.
is
Oh, that's so
irritated.
good for your skin.
Well,
it's
yeah.
so good, especially if you have sensitive skin. If you're somebody that,
You just
redness
wanna
or
crawl
whatever.
out of your skin.
Yes. Yeah.
You can read the reviews, but just
oh my
you
gosh.
can try it.
All right, how many do we have left in Sunset Beach? 200. Oh, do you want to hide this one too?
Yep.
Okay, we're hiding examples. All right, 200 last call on Sunset Beach, Alpine Bloom, also limited. Customer pick with 248 reviews. Obviously, all of these are going to sell out. We've got one more product in this hour and then a whole other hour with Dennis. So stay with us, stay tuned. And I love, showing that as a primer that we're seeing our beautiful
She's done
model.
that a couple times.
She has done it a couple
over
times.
top, so it just tells you when your body recognizes what it needs, the good stuff, it doesn't fight. That's why you don't have to wait 30 seconds or a minute. People that say, you have to wait a minute? There's something wrong.
No, and I will say that this is, I think, one of the first times I've presented this. So Clean Beauty brand, let's talk about a body wash. Obviously shampoo, that's your expertise. Everybody, so why not body wash for the body? We have Golden Amber, the Fleur Blanc, I think I have 300 left. The Amber Vanilla, I also have 300 left. And then Aqua de Coco.
Yeah, that's fairly new too.
That's fairly new too, and
really, really popular.
that's all the scents we have left. It's also a customer pick. It's also on sale. 78 reviews. You need 4 reviews or more to be a customer pick.
Oh wow, that feels so good.
$13 and free shipping and handling. I should say free shipping and handling 100 times
See
too.
your skin now. Now that it's had time to.
Oh, it
do
just
its
feels
thing.
better and better.
Yeah.
I love this. I can't believe how inexpensive that 6-in-1 product is. And then the body wash. So Clean Beauty brand, let me just say, whether you buy this or something else, don't wash your hands and your face with like lye and things that like dry your skin and strip your skin.
Well, you're washing your skin
love
with new technology. I wouldn't have this is my first body wash. In
Yes,
25
I was
years.
going to say this is the first one I've ever
and
presented.
I didn't do one for that long because it would be either like everyone else's, so why bother?
Why bother?
Right? I'm not about that. If I can make something better, if I find something different, or break the code on something, and this one was basically a thermoactive gel. Again, it changed the game for me because now in the shower, think of it, water to rinse. So anything you put on, how do we get that to go deeper in? How do we get that to give you the most benefit without wasting and washing down the drain and just telling a story? Well, this thermoactive gel, when you're in the shower and you're above 37 degrees, which you are, because that's just body temperature, the gel starts to thicken. As opposed to liquefy, like butter, we'll use butter as an example. You melt it, liquid.
Right.
This, you try to melt it, it gets thicker. So it creates a bond. So it's in reverse. And then when you add cool to it, it does the opposite. That's when it melts. So if you put this in the fridge, it'll turn liquidy. And at room temperature, it goes thicker. So that means it's holding the hyaluronic, it's holding the Ojon oil, it's holding all the actives because I've encapsulated it inside that gel. So the more hotter you go, it's sticking onto you even while you're washing and lathering. Then when you rinse with the warm water, hot water, you're not rinsing it down the drain. And if it's too much for you, and some of you find the cocoon effect is too moisturizing, you just have to put a little bit of cool water on it. You splash yourself, and you control that as well.
Let's go to our models. We want to see what Piper and Danya are up to over there. They're taking a bubble bath or something. I gotta just check in with them. Creamy, hydrating, and $39. Remember, you're getting 2 of them, and each one is 16 ounces. So they come shut down, and they come with the dispensing pump separately. You take the cap off and put the dispensing pump on for shipping, because I know I've got these.
Well, it's the heat. It's to seal it so that they don't oxidate. They stay fresh.
They stay completely fresh. Look at that creamy lather with no sulfites.
No.
Just like what you love about the shampoo, you're going to love about the body wash.
The cleanser we're actually using is coconut amino acid derived. So basically, I looked at what's our skin made up of, what's our hair made up of, and what do we deplete, and what's depleted, especially when you cleanse it. That's what I used as the cleanser.
Yeah.
So you're not depleting anything. You're actually you're keeping and you're putting what you need more of by using the product. And you'll find that the lather, it's not the car wash, because it's the same stuff that people have in their laundry detergent.
Yes.
It's in your body wash.
Working here, I'm completely educated about all the ingredients that are not in here, that I'm surprised are in anything.
Well,
and they're
like,
almost
notice
in
that
everything
there's not
at the
a lot
drugstore.
of unscented hair products?
Yeah.
Almost none?
None, yeah.
Right?
Why?
Because the chemicals.
Well, they got to hide that smell.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas when we did our unscented, it still smelled beautiful.
I was going to say, it's all
it still
clean
smelled like
beauty
it had
brand.
a fragrance in it.
All these fragrances are essential oils. This is an HSN official clean beauty brand.
Pure.
There it is. Pure is
unscented.
available. Yeah.
But it has a coconutty blueberry, because there's 4 different forms of coconut, because the cleanser's derived out of it, but that doesn't smell like that typical coconut.
So Pure is unscented.
It's unscented.
Basically,
There's
Amber
no
Vanilla
fragrance,
is
nothing
very
added.
popular. There's under 200 left now. Then we have the Golden Amber. What's the difference between the Amber Vanilla
That's the 20th
and Golden?
anniversary. So that one was what Amber Vanilla should have been when I launched it. I lost the recipe for it.
Oh, so you found it in the bottom drawer of the desk?
In 1999, I lost it. It was behind the filing cabinet in the lab in Italy. They just moved, right?
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
that is
and they
a
called me
That
up.
is a true story. They
They were
found
my
it
partners,
behind
yeah. And they're like, we found your book in Italian. I'm like, Mamma mia. That's like 25 years ago.
It's crazy.
I'm like, oh my God, is it the Amber Files? And yeah, so
The Amber Files. It sounds like a TV show.
It's my Amber, my Lost Amber
The
Files.
Lost Amber. So
It's
this
the
is the
original
Lost Amber
7.
Files.
There's 7, and
Well,
that's
now
one
I
of them.
gotta smell the Lost Amber
Yeah,
Files to
and-
see how it's different. I mean, because everybody loves Amber Vanilla. That's like everybody
No,
loves
that
it.
one is the bomb. There's Amber Fusion that's coming.
It's I would say more layered.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's more sophisticated. There's
More sophisticated.
a bergamot.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
there's some magic just with the mix. Again, a little bit of smoke.
A little bit of smoke, yeah.
Saffron. Expensive actives that at the beginning, back then, it was different. 25 years ago, it was a different world. Now, with that, you get to experience it. I did it for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
What's left, when it's gone, that's it. It'll go back to the missing files.
The white water lily, fresh jasmine,
Yeah, that's
coconut.
Fleur, and that's
There's
another
the
one.
Fleur Blanc.
When the quantity here, and if we have any, once our quantity between our place and I think it's all here, and it's gone, it'll be replaced with the next seasonal. So
Are
you won't
guys
see
on
that for about 2 years.
QVC? Is this brand on QVC also, or
No,
just HSN?
just here.
It's just here. Okay,
Yep.
yeah, because I didn't know if there was any other shopping channel in the U.S. where you
Nope.
were, or any other. Just
This
here.
is the only place you can find us.
Okay, only place.
pretty
Well,
much, and
and they
us.
were so limited too. Like everything just flies out the door.
We can't make it, and we're dealing with Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And her weather patterns in the last 2-3 years have been terrible.
And that affects the growing of the
it-
ingredients
it's
and the
killed
sourcing.
us, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because with the indigenous people, they
Yeah.
can't even, and they're really good at it, they cannot predict, they don't know what's going on.
Right, so it's hard to them to go out
Like
and
even
source
in
them.
Quebec, last year we didn't have, there was no maple syrup because it wasn't cold enough.
Is that
And
really?
the period, and then the last month
God.
when it's supposed to happen, it has to be a certain temperature.
Mm-hmm.
And it normally it's like it is. This year was, oh my God, was it cold? I'm still like slowly starting to melt back.
It's starting to
now.
thaw. You're starting to
It
thaw.
was
So
minus
this year
20,
there will be maple
Yes,
syrup.
a lot
Okay.
of it. But the year there was like the year without a scent. There was no maple syrup.
Oh my gosh, because
It's devastating.
It's
So-
just like if it gets too cold here, there's no oranges, there's no citrus, like
and
because of
that's
the
devastating.
climate change. Yeah.
And so what do you do? And that's what's been happening, not just with maple syrup, a lot of
Because
different ingredients.
You're dealing with actual ingredients making this body wash.
Then you've got hurricanes, you've got the storms, the flooding, the mudslides.
Yeah, no, I know about the
these areas
storms. We live here.
The
Yeah.
volcano, like where we're collecting a lot of this. It's extreme. It's the extraordinary, extreme
Right.
locations.
Extreme
But believe
locations,
it,
high
these
elevations.
plants, they survive it.
They survive
They-
it. Like
they're
here it
still
is.
there.
All right, Amber Vanilla, very, very limited. Fewer in the hundreds now. So if you want to get the Amber Vanilla, if you
Aqua
miss
de
out on
coco.
that, I would recommend the Golden Amber.
Golden Amber Aqua de Coco.
What's Aqua de Coco?
Oh, it's okay. I'm starting a tanning line.
Yeah.
So I wanted to put out the fragrance first, just to show everybody it doesn't have to be that tacky coconut.
Yeah.
It's a sophisticated.
Sophisticated.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and it's been a runaway hit. We might have had it once before.
Yeah, I was going to
in the
say,
blind-
I don't think
we're just starting to roll
I
it
know
out.
I've presented once before. I've never
Oh,
smelled
I love
it.
it.
Oh, that,
It's
you know,
clean.
it smells, you know when you say, oh, that smells like a vacation? It smells like an expensive vacation.
Yeah,
It has
it's
a
like
very
it's like a Tom
high-end-
Ford.
Yes,
the white
yes.
Soleil.
It has
Yeah.
like a very high-end, kind of
Yeah,
sophisticated.
I'm getting good at the blending now.
Yeah.
I spent time.
You always
with
are
the
good at
nose
everything.
in Paris, so.
Did you really?
Yeah, I've been trained. So.
Oh, man.
Once my COVID nose came back because I couldn't smell for a year, I had lost my scent.
That's not a good thing for someone
Amanda
like you.
was doing the fragrance. She did a good job.
She did a great job
Yeah.
because everything smells amazing the whole time. All right, not $61.95, but $39. You're getting 2 of them. It's a BOGO. 78 reviews on hsn.com. Make it a customer pick. Clean beauty brand. We have a whole other hour with Dennis. Boy, everything has been flying out the door. So incredibly popular. Lip 086099. We're going to jump in and show you what we have coming up in the next hour. Now, this is one of my personal all-time favorite products, is the scrub. This is supersized, the supersized scrub. I have it in lots of scents: bamboo honey, cocoa nutty, honey luxe, tilapia above the cloud. I've got tilapia très chic as well as the wild frangipani. So when I wash my hair, maybe twice a week, once a week, I'm going to use the scrub. This is something that during the lockdown, your son did a lot of demonstrations with you on the ladder, pouring the water on this. You know how you exfoliate your face? This is exfoliating your scalp and getting rid of all the buildup of all the products. But